This is the last programme in the longest ever run of Top Gear, so what we thought we'd do is show you some of the cars we missed, some of the crumbs that fell under the table and somehow got trodden into the carpet. Stuff like the Jeep Cherokee here, which I'm told is new, but it doesn't look it. On the outside there are detailed changes and a new tailgate, but it's inside where the money has been spent. Chrysler has blown $215 million on the painters and decorators, turning the Jeep into a four-wheel drive gin palace. Prices are up 3%, so the cheapest model costs £18,195, but there does now seem to be a veneer of quality and toughness. Now, there's nothing wrong with the Renault Clio, and nothing much new about it either, except that this £9,500 Zoom model has a special type of gearbox. I first encountered this system a couple of years ago on a Saab, but now for the first time ever, Renault has fitted it to a small car. Basically, you've got a 5-speed manual, but there's no clutch pedal. Brilliant! The idea is simple and sensible. In the empty rural bit, you have the control and the fun of a manual. But in town, you don't wear your left leg out. It's great! Right up to the moment when you try to parallel park on a hill. Now then, put it in reverse, my foot's on the brake pedal. Now in an automatic, you take your foot off and the gearbox will stop you rolling forward. But in this, it doesn't. So you have to be pretty smartish from the brake to the throttle, which makes progress just a little bit jerky. Whoops. Sorry. It's rolling again. Brake. The best thing is to try and find a space that's 85 yards long. Of course, one answer, of course, is to use the handbrake, but even that isn't ideal. I'll try left foot braking. Right, left foot. Oh no. I just hit the car behind. Look what I've hit! Another car we haven't tested this year, and I can't think why, because it's the new Proton turbo diesel. A Proton with a diesel engine. It's not really my cup of tea, but whoa, what's this? The Hyundai Sonata has always thought of itself as a cheap alternative to the Ford Scorpio, and now it has a nose to match as well. That front end is truly revolting. Now, there's speculation that Hyundai is going to set up a car factory in Britain, which is nice for them and the workforce they'll employ. But if they do, it'll mean even more competition and therefore even more problems for Ford. Ford is in trouble. They have been known to take a quarter of all new car sales in Britain, but so far this year they're down to just 17%. Now, the Escort was a big hitter, but now it's sitting in a corner, sniffing its armpits and wondering if it perhaps needs a more powerful deodorant. Sales are down an amazing 23%. To try and stem the flow, there's now one price for saloons, hatchbacks and estates, whether they're LX or SI models. There's a GTI version too, costs £14,000 and has an 1800cc engine, but it isn't enough. What the Escort needs is a figurehead, a big wing on the back, a turbo, four-wheel drive perhaps. Come on guys, bring the Cosworth back. I mean, stranger things have happened. Last year, I tested the Nissan Skyline GTR and was so ecstatic, I nearly burst. So, just a dab of opposite lock, and away it goes. It's phenomenal, it's amazing. There's even a little dial down here telling you how much power is actually being sent to the front. But believe me, when that's happening, you haven't got time to look at a dial. But despite my enthusiasm, Nissan said they wouldn't import it.
The trouble is at the moment, Jeremy, it doesn't meet the legislation. It's a bit too noisy. We'd have to look at the emissions. We'd have to change some of the lights, and we'd have to change the instruments as well.
Well, following the Top Gear review, they've done what was necessary, and I'm delighted to say it's now coming to Britain with a 3-year warranty and a £50,000 price tag. Welcome to our humble little country-o mighty one. You know, at this point, we could just sit back, pleased that Top Gear had actually had an effect for once. But now we've got a taste for this kind of thing. There's no stopping us. Yes, Alfa Romeo, it's your turn now. The 145 did frighteningly badly in our JD Power survey, but since then it's been given a new engine and modified steering so that at least it now drives like an Alfa Romeo should. They've even launched a 145 with a boot, which is called, imaginatively, the 146. And that's good too, but these are little shuffles in the right direction. I want a huge, great leap, and I know where it should come from. Right here. This is the stupendous Alfa Romeo GTV, a car which makes my inner bits go all gooey. It's a cocktail of delicate suspension, fast-acting steering, and truly amazing Italian style. I don't care how many times I'm told that London or Paris or New York is the world capital of fashion, I know it's Milan. And Milan is where Alfa Romeo is based. So, what's the problem? Well, in Britain, it comes with a 2-litre engine, but in Italy, there's a 3-litre V6, and that is not fair. They have better weather, better food, better scenery, and now they're keeping all the best cars to themselves. So I say the hell with European unity. If they don't sell us the 3-litre, we don't buy the Rasti Spumanti.